What's up, guys? Q here again with my partner in crime, Roy. What's up, man? So we got some cool emails in. We tell you every show that we get a lot of cool emails in. This one we really like. We got in, what are your top 5 guns for the Boogaloo?
The Boog, baby.
The Boogaloo. So I got to cue this thing up. Right? I'm gonna cue this thing up. So I'm gonna call this show the top 5 oh hell no guns. Okay, that's what the oh hell no. Okay, so when things are just rough, these are what you want.
No.
All right, all right, let's do it. Let's get into it. Hand me that beautiful piece of machinery right there. We're gonna start this off with a pistol. Here we go. All right, so if you guys aren't familiar, this is a Rex Alpha. Now, if you aren't familiar with Rex, great brand out of Slovenia, been around for a few years, very, very competition-ready brand, competition-focused brand. I've been shooting it for a few years. I know you have, Rory.
Yep.
Put a lot of rounds in the range with it. It's a great, great weapon. And the thing about it, the whole brand, they match up with anything out there. Your Glocks, your SIGs, all your big weapons.
If not better.
But the price point, significantly lower.
Price point is a killer.
Definitely when you get some time, look into the Rex brand. So we get into it. So comes with 3 17-round mags, a lot of capacity there. So you got 3 17-round mags that it comes with. Good weight on the gun, right? So a lot of guns out now are polymer guns, real light. Hey, this is the end of the world, right? I want something that's beefy, that's got some weight to it. So this is
all metal.
It's steel frame, frames, about 40 ounces. Now you might say, wow, that's heavy. But why do I want that? Now, remember when I told you this is a competition-based gun, right? So a lot of the things that people use for competition can actually help you at home a lot more than self-defense. So with it being heavy like that, what does that do? That's your follow-up shots,
That's
right?
Your follow-up shots, your recoil.
You put, almost next to no recoil for a gun this size. You put a shot on target, it's following that target, right? So that's cool. It's got the lightning cuts on top. That's actually helping with your recoil as well. Cool fiber optic sight for your front sight. That thing is bright as ever.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from here.
There's just a lot of features on here, like I said, because it is competition level, that just help you out. It's got the ambi safety, got the ambi mag release. That's helped.
I love that mag release.
Right. And it's an extended mag release. Again, competition level, guys. And you know what? This is one of those little features, Roy, that a lot of people don't pay attention to because it's competition. Trigger guard. That trigger guard, if you can see that trigger guard, that's huge. Look at the extended trigger guard.
It's serrated on the front too, I think, right?
It is serrated.
Yeah.
And why does that matter? You're like, okay, it's got an extended trigger guard. Why does that matter? But think about it. If it's the end, if it's oh hell no time.
Oh hell no.
You might have gloves on, right? Because you're doing everything. You might have gloves. Gloves go right in there. Your regular standard weapons, you're gonna have problems rubbing in there. This one, right in there.
Yeah,
so
right in.
It's a great piece. Like I said, Rex, I love it. It's what I carry. It's what you should carry. Check it out. Roy, what we got next?
All right.
AK-47. Here we go. AK-47, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes.
Q, you went there.
Come on, it's a classic.
All right,
it's a classic.
So I'm going to jump into my first choice over here, which is the Sam 7K 44 pistol.
I'm jealous. You got one of these at home.
I got one of these at home.
I'm
I
jealous.
got one a couple months ago.
I'm jealous.
I've shot it a couple times, and it's a great shooting weapon. What I love about it the best, obviously, is you got your option to put any stock on here you want. That takes a 1913 rail. I absolutely love that about it. This one's got an SB tack rail on it, SB tack stock. I have the one with the SB tack 1913, which just clips on, and it folds over to the left here. I love it. Works out great. You got your option here for if you want to add an optics rail on there, you're good. But you also got the threaded muzzle in here too, so you can actually put any kind of muzzle flash hider you want. If you get a hold of one of those Bulgarian crink muzzle, muzzle devices now, they're a little hard to find. But if you can get one, it really completes this gun a whole lot.
It's funny. I remember when Arsenal was putting that together, I was talking to some of the engineers here, and the nickname for this gun actually was the Genesis. Because kind of what Rory is getting at, from the front to the tip, you can customize the hell out of this thing, from any stock to any suppressor, any different kind of flash hider on the front.
Yeah, milled receiver too, so it's going to last forever.
Yeah, that's the beast.
I mean, you take a look at this thing; it's just nice and compact. You can put that beside your bed if you want. Even if you throw it anywhere. Especially if you put one of those folder stocks on there. I mean, look how compact that AK is.
And again, price point. There's something that I didn't mention at the start. Me and Rory were talking about this when we were figuring out how we're going to put this together for you guys. We look at a lot of these videos. There's a lot of top 5 videos out there, right? But these guys, I don't know if they rob banks or whatever, but I didn't rob a bank, okay? I'm like you guys out there.
Yeah.
I got to think about my purchases. So we're not putting together a list that's going to cost you $1 million. Everything on this table, everything that we're talking about, it's a reasonable price point. It's something that you can actually go out and get. The price points are that good, especially for this AK, for this pistol. The price point is where you want to be. Okay, it's not a $5,000 gun. So just
definitely.
a big point.
It's realistic purchases, and not to mention these actually come in the ASR version, which is the Arsenal Suppressor Ready version.
Concentric threads.
Concentric threads. No other AK in the world has concentric threads like this one does.
Straight from the factory.
And we've taken it out. We've shot this thing a couple times with a suppressor on it, and it's like shooting a 22.
Yeah,
like
subsonic straight.
It's just like pew pew pew. Yeah. All right, Q. What else you got?
If you don't know it, I'm a shotgun guy. You don't get any better than Molat Vepr, baby. This is where it's at. This is where you want to be. Forget your Mossbergs. Forget your off-the-rack guns. This is where you want to be. If you don't know about Molat, take a few minutes, look that up. This came straight off the Molat factory floor, which they are now banned. Okay, so right off the bat, you got a collector's item. Not pushing that, but it matters. It's a value-based gun, right? So a lot of people don't know Molat actually designed these for military use. So these were only for military, for your special police in Russia. So these were made to go out in Siberia, go through the harshest conditions, and still take out a target. Okay, so trust me, they're ready for the Boogaloo. This is the 1203 version, like Rory said. So again, great price point, especially for the value that you get out of the weapon with it being a banned Molat. I won't go too deep into it. It's a great weapon. Got a self-regulating gas system on here, so pretty much any load that you put in there, it's gonna fire. So you don't have to worry about having the right kind of shells. You know, you're good to go. And speaking of shells, you ain't fumbling with no shells. It's the end of the world, right?
The end of the world.
You need your stuff. Direct insert mag. Look at this mag.
That thing will take drums too.
Look at this mag, and it will take drums. But I want you to show. I want to see this. Let's see. Camera guy, get with me. Look at this insert. Look at that. Bam.
Ooh.
Look at that. Was that not great? I'm gonna do it again for you. Bam.
Ooh.
Middle of the night, it's dark. That's what you want to have. You don't want to be fumbling with shells, trying to figure out, oh, hold on, let me get 3 more shells in here so I can get some shots. I got 10 rounds. I'm good. Left side folding stock here. Got a Picatinny rail on there for your sights, for your lasers. Ambidextrous. Yeah, ambidextrous safety. If you're going to have a shotgun, might as well get the best shotgun, guys. So that's it for this. All right, what we got next, man?
Well, let's go ahead and talk about that beautiful piece right here on the table.
Oh,
that
boy.
Beautiful weapon on the table. Now, Q, you and I both know this is our favorite gun.
Yeah,
This is,
yeah.
Out of
It's my
everything we
first
got,
love.
it's our favorite gun.
It's my first love.
It's my favorite gun that I've ever shot here. You know, and I broke my savings a little bit to go get it.
My wife thought she was my first love, but this was actually my first love. That's why I'm not married. So
Well,
there you go.
well, let's touch on it a little bit. Obviously, this is our Sam 7 Classic, or SAS Classic, as we call it around
You know what,
here.
Rory? Let me help you out. Let me Vanna White this
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
While you
Let's
talk
show
about
this
it,
thing
man.
off a little
So
bit.
check this out, guys.
All right. So,
Yeah.
you're flagging me every episode, Q. You really got to stop. Anyways, let's talk about this gun for a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, it's gorgeous, number
Beautiful.
one.
Blind wood furniture. Real blind wood
Oh, yeah.
furniture. Yeah.
The underfolder on that sucker.
Yeah. Now,
Nice.
that's cool. That's the classic
Go ahead and
part
show
about
me,
this.
Q. Go ahead and
That's
show me.
classic. Look at that. Right underneath the mag,
Right. Oh, yeah. You can keep the mag in there while you do it.
right? Boom. You're good.
Boom. Good to go. Small,
go-
compact weapon.
Right.
So,
You're still shooting just like that.
the thing
Can't be
that
tough.
I love about this weapon is we made those here in-house. They were assembled here in-house.
U.S. made.
Yeah, so it's some of the parts I know we got from Bulgaria and stuff like that, but for the most part, U.S. made, definitely U.S. assembled. The gunsmith downstairs, I walked downstairs one day and I was watching him work a little bit, and the thing that surprised me the most is every piece that went into this weapon had to be precise.
Yeah.
So he was sitting there with a micrometer, like micrometering out every little piece that went into this gun.
Yeah,
So the
definitely.
classic to me is our highest quality that
truly
we
just that.
produce.
And speaking of that, the important thing, guys, to Rory's point, this is a classic, and all of that effort is going into it. So these things are super limited. They are running
we
out.
only make so many of them.
Not making any more. So if you are in love with it like we are, you need to jump on it. You need to get one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love shooting that gun. It's just a great shooting weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So
Definitely.
I'm excited about that still.
All right. So obviously, we can see Roy loves the classic. Like
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
I do.
Hey, I look at it pretty much like a fat kid loves cake, right? We love it. All right.
You saying I'm fat? All right, Q. There's one last weapon left on the table. What do we got?
All right, guys. We got the RPK-47.
RPK.
Now this is also offered. This is the RPK-47, of course, but there's also RPK-74 if you want the smaller
Those
caliber.
5.45 guys.
Yeah, gotta have it. Now, I love this thing. Now, this is definitely a treat. All right, this is definitely a splurge.
Treat
It's definitely
yourself a
treat
little
yourself.
bit.
You want to have the best. You want to be sitting on your. I know my man
I'm
Rory.
I'd sit on the rooftop,
Sit on the
in a
rooftop,
prone position with
smoking
this thing.
jacket with a lawn chair.
Maybe a cigar in my mouth, a little bit of whiskey, But I'd have the bipod folded out, and I'd be behind this thing. Q.
Definitely zombie approved.
Yeah,
everybody.
definitely zombie approved and Boogaloo approved. That's for sure. But this thing was a hit at SHOT Show. I mean, in our booth at SHOT Show, people kept coming by, and we had them on these military Kyle containers. People were taking pictures behind it and stuff like that, and they were just imagining that they were just going to town on it.
If you don't know, we won't beat you over the head with it, but at the end of the day, this is a military grade weapon, left folding stock. So it's an RPK, Moloch Vepr RPK. Everything's reinforced. The barrel's reinforced. The trunnion block is reinforced. The receiver's reinforced.
1.5 millimeter.
This thing is made to literally go to war and another war after that. And then another war 10 years
Maybe
later from that.
Wars,
it'll still be shooting. So this is something you definitely want if it's Boogaloo. Oh, hell no time, right? All right. So I think that's it, man. That's it. That's all we got, right?
Q.
Oh, here we go.
I want to throw in a bonus gun.
You can never end the show on time. All right.
I want to throw in a bonus gun.
He wants to do bonus.
If I'm going to throw in a bonus gun.
He wants to do bonus. What you got? What you got?
The
what we got?
RPK is amazing, but if we're going to throw in a bonus gun on this.
Is what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, maybe a little bit earlier. Something that's a real hot seller right now that a lot of people love because it's classic arsenal.
More AKs.
More AKs?
Who
most reliable weapon on the planet. Come on. All right.
I'm going to go into the
storeroom
over here.
You going to storeroom over there?
Yeah.
All right. What are you pulling out of the storeroom?
Oh, Christmas. It's Christmas.
The SLR 107.
SLR 107. Don't get more classic than this. That's your straight Bulgarian arsenal's best right there.
Yeah, KVAR.com's got some of these right now, I know. So definitely look over on KVAR.com, see if you can pick one up. But I know we did still have some up there for sale. Your local gun shops, I've seen them in some local gun shops lately as well.
Yeah.
But they usually don't last more than 24 hours because everybody wants.
As you guys know, these are hard to get in. So, yeah, definitely. We got them in stock. You need to grab them. Got your fixed stock, 7.62 caliber. It's a beast.
It's a beast. They'll take those 30-round Circle 10 mags all day long.
Definitely.
That even has the 2-stage trigger group in it as well, Q. It's a great weapon.
Got the fine fire control group in there.
Yeah, it comes with the sling and stuff like that. So
now, you brought up a good point. So, guys, won't go down deep into the well, but, this is the top 5 show, right? So something I want to mention, if you are building your top 5, it's not just about the guns, right? It's about your accessories. So every one of these, if it's me, I'm putting a sling on it. Right, I'm putting your optics on there, your lasers, your lights. All of those things matter. Stacking up your ammo. You don't want to be sitting there fumbling, looking for shells, looking for rounds. Stack up your ammo. Pick up your ammo. Pick up extra mags or Circle 10 mags.
Circle 10 is the only thing you want to put in there. Let's be honest. Come on.
All of that stuff, check it out. k-var.com. Everything that we've brought up here, all of the accessories that we talked about, that's where you want to go. That's your home. That's your AK-friendly place. Live there. FineGroup.com. We also mentioned a lot of these weapons are Fine Group.
ArsenalInc.com.
Check us out.
That brings up another point, Q. We've been getting a lot of good questions lately to questions@ArsenalInc.com. If you want to send us some questions, please do.
Yeah. That's where this show came from.
That's where this show came from. Questions@ArsenalInc.com.
So
yeah. And then also, we're very active on Instagram. We're very active on Facebook as well, in addition to being here on YouTube.
Yep.
So keep reaching out to us. Keep talking to us. Q and I are still building some questions up for a segment here that we're going to do where we answer every question that you guys had.
That'll be a fun one.
That's going to be a fun one. So,
all right. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. If the Boogaloo doesn't happen, we'll see you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Take care.
Keep washing your hands or it will happen.
Peace.
Peace.